I told myself this morning as I prayed that I will tell my fellow leaders the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If there was a Bible, I would hold it. I would even say, I Norbert Mao. Now, this is the truth about the cooperation. June 2021, after the elections, I received a call from President Museveni, whose hook is always dangling in the waters, as you know, fishing. That one is something you all know anyway. I'd like you to join my government. I'm forming government now. Said, Mr. President, I accept. But let me consult. He asked me, how long do you need to consult? And I'm telling you this because we are now here together. In 2 weeks, I did the following. I called our party whip, Honorable Court Peter. He's here. Because when the president called me to offer me a ministerial appointment, I developed an idea that, unlike 1996, where for 10 years they could not agree on a document, because the president appointed Elia Kategaya, that now you negotiate with Dr. Semogere and his colleagues and agree on a document. 10 years, there was no signing of anything. So I hope there's some respect for a man called Norbert Mao, the only civilian to have ever signed a document with the General Museveni. The only signatures he has put is with General Moses Ali and the one with the Kony group, which he went and signed in Juba. Kony didn't sign, unfortunately. And then the one he signed with Angelo Okello in Peche Stadium. Only military people drafted a cooperation agreement. I am the one who drafted that document. I called Okot Peter, our whip. I said, please call your colleagues. I have something I want to talk about. Let's meet in Hotel Africana. So we met in Hotel Africana. 4 members of parliament joined. The whip, Okot Peter, the deputy whip, Richard Lumu, and the Honorable Okello Geoffrey Charles, and the Honorable Sebamala came much later. I had the agreement on my phone. I didn't want to share a copy because I know, like Binaisa said, Kampala is a city of 7 hills and 7 rumors a day. And he told me, it's a good idea, but I don't like you to join the cabinet. It will not be good for us. And I said, thank you for that honest opinion. Said, you know, for you to be a minister, and we are DP, an opposition party, we are going to experience some awkwardness. And I said, thank you. That is a very honest opinion. I respect that. And that is the character of Mao. Unfortunately, there were total denials that nobody had ever been consulted. Sent the cooperation agreement to the president. I think he looked at it, then he called me, he said, I've read your document, it is full of legalese. In other words, too much legal language. I think he put it in a drawer and just went on with his business. After several months, because really I was in no position to negotiate. You tell me, what was my basis of negotiating with a person who has such a majority in parliament, controls the army, has the power, and so on. So I knew my position. So I said, my only position is moral position. Because when you are the moral position is on your side, you are stronger than person with weapons. Then he called me again and said, by the way, why don't you join? Come and take the oath, become minister. We continue talking. I said, no, sir. Your Excellency, those I have consulted insist that we must have something written. Said, okay, good luck, and so on. We kept waiting. 1 year. Now, in June, he called again. And I said, no, that document, please, remove what you don't want from it, and then when we meet, we can see. July, I think around July 18th, he called. I've now read your document and I think you need to talk to my lawyer. And he said, talk to my son-in-law, Mwerinde. He said, meet with Edwin Karugire and finalize. I have told him whatever I want to adjust it. So we met. We discussed and we agreed. Then the president said, we'll sign on 20th. I called the Secretary General, who is supposed to be, to attest, and is the custodian of all party documents. And the president also called Richard Todwong. That's what you saw. But I'm telling you what you did not see. It is important. We signed the document. We made the little speeches. They are on video. On the 20th, after the signing, I came back for a meeting of the party management committee because it was a Wednesday and I briefed whoever was there. Then all hell broke loose. You all remember that day. I'm sure you all got calls. The party has been sold and what? Mao has left DP and this. That is when I proved that I really have some strength. Because if there was a collapsing, that was the day for collapsing.